Hi there, Cancers. I hope that you guys are okay. We are going to go into your monthly reading and your predictions that are going to be coming into your month. I hope that you're all okay. Let me know how you're doing. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being open to receive the messages that I have for you guys today. Sorry, I was just getting a drink. What we're going to do is talk about the month of Virgo, because that's what we are in right now. We've got a lot of astrological events going on that I want to be able to tell you about, because it's important that you know. The next full event is going to be the full moon in Pisces, which is going to be a full moon eclipse in Pisces, as we know, which is the really mystical sign. And it's talking about you. My guides are telling me about you guys needing to step into your bravery and thinking about the bigger project here for your life. What will help you to look at things from more of a prosperous point of view, and how can you have these open heart to heart conversations with people that you've been waiting to have these conversations with. So that's the 18th of September. We've got on the 22nd of September, we've got Libra season, which is beginning. So this is about feeling gratitude for the love and people around you that love you, creating balance in your life. We've also got autumn equinox on the same date, which is the 22nd of September, and we've got Venus entering Scorpio on the 23rd of September. When that happens, things are going to get steamy when it comes down to love. But for Cancers personally, it's about accepting yourself in places that are new, wanting to explore, learning new things, being honest with yourself and other people, and thinking about traveling. How are you going to introduce that into your life? The question you want to be asking yourself is, how can you make your life feel bigger to you? How can you expand your horizons? You're also going to have a heart to heart conversation that you've been putting off due to fear of the outcome. But these conversations need to be had sometimes with people, and that's what will help you to navigate the way forward and to feel like you are accomplishing something when it comes down to your life. And the fact that we are impending the end of the year soon, it's important that we do have these conversations that we've been sat on and thinking about having. So I'm just going to say a prayer now to my higher minded ancestors, spirit guides, and loved ones to all come around me and deliver these messages for Cancer. Please help them to be able to be guided forward and protect me away from any form of negativity, so I can give these messages as clear and concisely as I possibly can. I expect to be healed. I expect to be protected on the inside, the outside, and the parameters of my life, and the people that I love and care about. Thank you for your messages. Amen. So, Cancers, let's find out what's going on with you guys. What's going on with Cancers? What's going on with Cancers right now? Let's go for this one. So you've got unlimited potentialities here. You may be having ups and downs sometimes. You may be going to a place where you are elevating your life, and you feel like your life is very blessed right now because you're keeping a consistency with feeling calm, feeling good within yourself. And you've been investing in yourself lately as well, which is why you probably found, Cancers, that you're coming into yourself massively. It's just about refinement towards the end of the year, so you can look back on this year with a level of looking at yourself with pride. Possibilities, okay? So the possibilities are endless. You might be looking at air travel. There's also an action orientated energy that is happening within your life. You might want to look up sevens as well, because that might be a number that is very poignant to you in this month and the months ahead. Also, the numbers 4 as well, which is speaking about your possibilities of worldwide travel, but at the same time, your possibilities of spending time with family. And as I said, that it was 444 as well. So look up 444, because that will have resonance for you guys. It looks like you're at present you're in a place of feeling better within yourself, and the world is opening up to new possibilities just because you are looking at things from more of an optimistic point of view rather than a pessimistic point of view. That's how the universe opens things up for Cancers. We've got reflection with winter solstice, and we've got earth magic underneath. So there might be a touch of magic in the air for you guys. But the winter solstice is definitely like a reflective time of your life. And for me, when I see winter solstice, it's about like spending time with yourself. Everything feels still, dormant sometimes, okay? So I want you to look at your past year and ask yourself what the most important lessons are that you've had to realize about yourself and the people around you. What have you accomplished? What dreams and visions do you want to manifest in the next coming months and the following year? Okay, honor whatever's happened over the previous several months with gratitude, and hold forgiveness for that as well, and then start to let go, because this is the perfect time to do it as well. Focus, focus, focus. Notice the signs and symbolic things that happen with your body when certain things start to happen. So you may go from stillness into loads of potentialities, loads of action that's happening in your life. But right now, you guys might be in a place of feeling quite good within yourself, but at the same time, you might feel like you want to be alone quite a lot, Cancers. And this is because of the winter solstice energy being here, which can make a person like really introspective and not really want to go out and about around people, because it may feel like you prefer to be on your own right now, or just around your close ones who you can trust massively. What else is my Cancers going through right now? How are my Cancers right now? Cancers. How are Cancers right now? How are Cancers right now? Yeah, you may feel a little bit wounded and feel like you need to keep your boundaries up when it concerns people, because people may have overstepped the boundaries with you. At the same time, you've learned a hell of a lot with the 9 of Wands being there. You've learned so much that you're not even in a position anymore of feeling like you're going through this tumultuous up and down energy with people anymore. You're on much smoother land. So it's like you know your position with people, and you know how to come away from people that don't honor your boundaries. But you may feel sometimes like, why me? That's what I keep hearing in my head. Why me? Cancers. Cancers. Yep. So this is more spontaneous energy coming in, wanting to go with the flow, not wanting to be rigid, wanting to get out there in the world and seeing what opportunities come up for you in your life. You may find as well that you've got a lot of people looking at you with a level of honor because of you being spontaneous and doing things for yourself for a change, because you're probably doing a hell of a lot for other people most of the time. That is something that's pretty common with Cancers. They're such helpful, caring people. So what about the challenges? What are the challenges for the upcoming weeks for Cancers? What are the challenges? Right, so the challenges are not being contradictory, okay? Being optimistic about what you can actually manifest in your life rather than thinking that you're not going to be able to. Also, one of your challenges is actually justice, which could be a court battle going on here. If it's not a court battle going on, this is basically speaking about you being judgmental of yourself, but at the same time gaining justice in your life. So you might find that the karmic wheel of life is changing for you. You're going into a place where you feel like there's justice, fairness, truth, and that comes because of cause and effect happening in your life as well. So I don't know if you've looked up the universal laws, but it might be a good thing to do, actually. If you look... What? If you look up... Sorry, my husband's being an ass. If you look up cause and effect, you'll notice when some people cause you to do something, there's always an effect on the outside of that. And people need to be very aware of these things. because the universal laws are very friggin' real. What's gone on in the past for my Cancers? What's gone on in the past for Cancers? What's gone on in the past? Whoa, bloody hell. You guys have got so much that's gone on. I'm not pulling them though. You guys will be here all fucking night. What's gone on in the past for Cancers? Right, okay. So first of all, yep, you've had to close your love cup from people. This is you having empathy and compassion for yourself and sitting back from opportunities that you've tried to take before that have not gone the way that you might have wanted it to go. So it's like you're choosing to just pull back. You're not interested in trying to risk all affairs to do with love right now. You're interested in probably being at home with your children, and if you're a father, you're still in a place where you're just having to have compassion for yourself and not try to invite love into your life because of feeling this energy of like non-reciprocation. You've probably tried to have a relationship with somebody and it's not worked out the way that you might have liked it to go, Cancer. That might be why you're feeling this way, but you are definitely adorning yourself with like more love, more self-love, more. This is like your attire as well. So you might have been changing your clothes. You might be looking at yourself in more of a royal viewpoint rather than looking at yourself more downcast, which is a positive thing. Past for Cancers. What's gone on in the past for Cancers? What's gone in the past for them? Yeah, so 10 of Pentacles, that's when you probably felt like everything was great and you probably had a great deal of happiness happening in your life, and then you've had to tip your love cup out. You've probably had to go to a place in your life where love is not been the answer for you, okay? I just want to say as well, for some Cancers, you may have lost a child in the past as well that's deeply affected you, that's ended up going into the spirit world, because the cups reversed can mean that sometimes. So I just wanted to mention that for you. If you're wondering about this child, it is safe in the spiritual realm and it's with an older relative being loved and protected. So always know that any children that have gone up into spirit, they only become little angels for you down here on earth. Cancers. Okay, let's move further forward. So the future for Cancers. I'm sorry about all the noise. Everybody, the kitchen's just suddenly got busy. Now I'm doing this reading. The cat won't stop going on one because she wants treats for being alive. Let's go into the future. Future for Cancers. The future for Cancers. What's coming into the future for Cancers? Okay, so you guys may be really introspective. You may go in on yourself. You may not be interested in going out there and socializing too much in these autumn and approaching winter months. You may find yourself reminiscent on the past, but most of all, it's definitely like wanting to just be inside and just with yourself. It could also be about depression. It could be the winter blues from the summer, to tell you the truth, as well. And then we've got the Death card reversed, which is you going through a pattern with depression or with feeling down and feeling like you're sick and tired of going through these routinal patterns over and over again in your life. You might want to put a death to feeling like this all of the time. So I'm sorry you're going through that, Cancers. Celebratory times as well. If I'm honest with you too, if there's anybody that likes to drink who are my Cancers, this is something where you might be going out with friends and stuff, but you might be starting to decide that you don't want to drink as much anymore. You may find that your friends have a different opinion to that if you bring that up to them, but it looks to me like you're thinking of really cleansing your body, your soul and yourself. But this is celebrations as well coming in for you guys, away from people that hold narcissistic tones with you, and away from feeling rejection that you may have felt in the past. So it's like any decisions that you was really wondering if you should be taking, you're not going to sit on the fence anymore. You're going to be making those decisions without feeling like you have to be fighting with yourself about those decisions, and you're going to be starting all over again with the love of your ancestors around you and the people that love and care about you. So yes, in the future it looks prosperous for you guys. You just need to hang in there. Let's see what's going on with you subconsciously. Subconsciously is the King of Wands, so it's like being prone to action and making sure that I just got a stab in my heart as well. So you may feel like you're pulling away from all of the heartbreak that you've had to suffer in the past, and you're dropping all of these burdens that have been placed upon you. In the subconscious as well, though, there could be a masculine that tries to hold you back when they feel like you are moving forward, and that might be something that pisses you off as well. Subconscious energy for Cancers. Yep, you're a single person and you are needing to invest on yourself. You've probably invested a hell of a lot when it comes to other relationships, man or woman. You've probably invested so much when it comes into relationships. Sometimes you've forgotten about yourself. Whereas now you're being more proactive in spoiling yourself and doing things for yourself that are conducive to your growth, rather than like deteriorating for the sake of people around you that expect for you to do things for them, but they're not doing anything for you in return. Let's go into what your advice is for these next coming weeks, Cancers. Babes, you shaking table. Oh my God. This is like working together, collaborating with people that you love and care about. If I'm honest as well, it might be about looking for a new job. It could be looking for a higher pay rise, if I'm honest with you as well. You've probably got some sort of plans. If for my Cancers that are saving money, this can be speaking about going to a mortgage broker as well. So if you are getting to that milestone in your life, well done. You should be congratulating yourself for getting so far. What else is the advice for Cancers? Yeah, so this is looking forward to the future and not ifing and butting all of the time. This could be actually understanding that some of your wishes are much further away from where you are actually living at this moment in time. And also, if you guys have had two different options in your life, romantically speaking, you're now starting to make a decision about who you'd like to be around, because you've probably had loyalties to people that are not people you should have been loyal to in the first place. So you're investing in people that are bringing something back for you, for your heart, for your soul. And with the person wearing a red cape, it's for your foundational value, you being able to have a level of safety, and your intuition is guiding you in this direction. And you're probably quite quiet about it, if I'm honest, with your advice being the High Priestess. You're being asked to keep your matters of the heart private. You don't need to be telling other people right now, because you guys have a rejection wound that you're probably trying to heal from. Sorry, guys. You're probably trying to heal from a rejection wound in your life. That can come from childhood, though, as we can see with the Six of Cups. So with that rejection wound being there, you need to go back and dig into that childhood wound, so you can help yourself to come away from the heartbreaks that you've suffered as a child and the lack of communication that was happening within your family dynamic. This is where you'll be victorious in helping yourself out of those inner child wounds that have been stopping you from being able to sleep at night. Let's move into the external influences. What's influencing Cancers? Work, for one. Work's influencing you. So when everything shit's going on at work, you feel shit within. The same time, you might be a super hard worker and not feel like you are being appreciated. Hence why I said that you're looking for some sort of pay rise or a better job here. Another external influence is somebody called the Hanged Man. Now, that's normally a person that's stuck, can't make a decision between you and other aspirations that they've got in their lives. they're probably pissing you off a hell of a lot as well with the Hanged Man, because that's a person that doesn't know how to surrender, let go of you, right? Let go of the expectations they had for you and them, because this is not going to get you anywhere and it's not going to get them anywhere. They're probably suffering with mental health as well. If you guys don't have nobody in your life, your external influence is the fact that you find it hard to let go of resistance. Sometimes you feel like you're holding on to things that don't serve you anymore, and you need to start learning how to let go and surrender, Cancer, especially in these upcoming weeks. So let's see what the outcome is for Cancers. What's the outcome for Cancers and these impending weeks? What's the outcome for Cancers? What's the outcome for Cancers? So you're going to get passionate again. You may also find that you have some sort of steamy sexual like encounter with somebody with the Knight of Wands. You also may have a child around you that you are helping to get passionate about their future and where they want to go in their future. But normally with the Knight of Wands, the outcome is somebody that's very interested in you, but they're coming towards you like a bull in a china shop. There's no steady progress about the Knight of Wands. They come in with an air of force. So watch out for that, guys. Let's see what this is. The Eight of Wands. This is communication, air travel. This is what will be coming in from this Knight of Wands. But not only that, for your life, you're going to be finding a lot of communication happens. You're going to have some sort of ex coming in trying to tell you their undivided love for you and how much that they miss you, which is not a wish fulfillment for you guys. It's not something that will make you feel contented, because within yourself, you are done with this person. There's nothing for you to feel like there is needed to be spoken about. You guys are on to new things. It's a very plain, easy reading, this one. With the Ace of Wands, it's speaking about you taking a leap of faith on yourself. When it comes down to relationships, it is something where you are interested in meeting your soulmate in the future, and that takes for you to take a leap on yourself in the moments, the months, the weeks ahead. Take a leap of faith on yourself. Be proactive in making sure that you are having your beautiful new beginning, because you deserve it after all of the heartbreak. You don't want to need to be defending yourself all of the time. And if I'm honest, if you do move on to somebody new, you're probably going to find there's somebody in the background that is highly defensive about you doing that. With the King of Cups being there, this is the emotion that this person will bring to you, your future person, your soulmate. This will bring you emotional availability, and they will always want to work through things when things feel like it's hard in life, and they will help you out of the darker periods of your life into a place where you feel a sense of family. So this is that childhood wound being healed and repaired into a brand new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, super beautiful cards to find when you are interested in a new beginning. But first, before that new beginning comes, Eight of Cups. It's about walking away. You may walk away with an element of sadness, but regardless of you walking away with sadness or a lack of sadness, it's good for you. Sometimes you have to break your own heart to set yourself free. Cancers. Let's see what energies are influential. Earth energies, okay? So it's like when we're coming down to all of these like signs, I want you to know that these are the outside influences. These are people that will be coming into your life that may influence your months and weeks ahead. So we have got Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, okay? We've also got Sagittarius. We have also got Scorpio. Who else is going to be influential to Cancer's weeks ahead? Virgo will be influential for you guys. And then we have Neptune, which is a Pisces. So on the bottom of the deck, we have a Taurus as well. So these will be the influential star signs that will be coming into your weeks and months ahead. It's time for us to get a bit deeper and go into some more guidance that's more telling, especially when it comes down to the reading that we've just had for you guys. So just hang on a second. I'll just put these cards away and then we will get into your guidance for Cancers and the weeks upcoming. Cancers and the weeks upcoming, what guidance do they need? Cancers and the weeks upcoming. Cancers and the guidance that they need for the coming weeks. Thank you. So that's a lot of cards for you guys. I'll pick them all up and then we'll move to the other two decks. I like to do this though because I feel like you end up with so much information, it will help you to move forward. The bottom of that deck, keep your heart young. So don't allow yourself to feel aged with some of the stuff that has gone on in your life. Make sure that you're treating yourself like you would treat yourself as a child. Cancers. That's a lot. Cancers. What the Cancers need to... Thank you. Put all these away. I'll read them in a second for you. And then the last deck, Cancers. What do Cancers need to know moving forward? Cancers. What do Cancers... Let's just shuffle these a little bit differently. What do Cancers need to know? Wow, that was a lot. We'll take all of them. The bottom of that, they feel triggered by the things that you say. So you might be pissing some people off with your truths. And if you are good, make sure you say it more often. Bottom of the deck here, what am I holding on to that doesn't serve me anymore? So make sure that you're getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore in your life. I'm worried you don't love me anymore. Somebody's thinking that, Cancer. Listen to your instincts, you're being guided. So if you feel like you're being intuitive and your intuition's telling you something, it most definitely is. All of the love that you've put out into the universe will come back tenfold. So never forget that. Don't think you're doing anything in vain if you're helping other people. You achieved things that they thought you couldn't. So you've stood in people's faces and you've achieved things that's got them shocked. Having meaningless interactions to fill the void of losing you. So yet somebody's definitely lost you in their life and they are feeling it. But it is their business. They shouldn't have done the shit that they've done to lose you in the first place. Connect with the ones that you trust the most. So this is you having friends around you that you can trust, making time for your friends. Time to get active. So you might be rejoining the gym. You are being placed in a healing phase. So if everything feels stagnant, this is the reason why. It's because you are going through a massive healing. And for that to happen, sometimes you have to have stillness in your life, which is probably the reason for the winter solstice before. I keep thinking about you. Somebody's slightly obsessed with you guys, aren't they? And I bet you know it is because it'll have come to mind to you. It's all going to come out. So something's going to come out in the coming weeks that you've been wondering about, or you may not have been wondering about it, but either way, the universe is delivering it to you because it deems it information that you need to know. Gift yourself something just because. So if you've been buying people things or the kids things, make sure you get yourself something here so you feel like you are appreciating yourself as well. Be in your now. Try not to focus too much in the past or what's coming into the future. Try and be in your present. 222. Look up that angel number. It's probably got a message for you. Communicate loving things to yourself. High expectations, close potential doors. So you may have some potential suitors in your life or some potential ladies in your life that are coming in to make your life better, and your expectations may be repelling them because you are not giving them a chance. So think about that, Cancer. Where can you start to be realistic about your expectations? Visiting family long distance, looking to herbal medicine to help you moving forward. This might be seasonal flus and stuff that you guys have got. Time to relax. Friends with benefits, so somebody might be coming around you trying to be friends with benefits. A holidays on the cards. I think holidays come up quite a couple of times, so yeah, you guys might want to be looking that up. 2222. See how all the twos keep coming up every 2 minutes. Look at that. Google or look on the website to find out what these sacred meanings are when it comes down to the number twos, because that's highly significant for you guys. High blood pressure, you might find that that's a problem for you or somebody around you in the coming weeks. A bright future, that's a beautiful thing. Low mood, makes sense with the winter solstice. Be spontaneous, that makes sense with the Fool. Semen retention, some of my males need to do some semen retention so it can reopen your kundalini and help you to heal moving forward. First house of self-awareness and your personality, so you might be deeply introspective with looking into yourself and the way that you handle things and the way that you see life to be, and answer these things truthfully to yourself because it will help you to go deeper. Create new boundaries, so that's what's needed for the weeks moving ahead, especially if you want to metamorphosize into the person that you have always been destined to be. You made it against the odds, so you guys are definitely power strugglers. You people that get into a place in your life where you're the warriors. You succeed because you will for that to happen for yourself. You should be congratulating yourself for all of the shit that you've come through in a successful way, because this looks like life has pummeled you guys quite a lot, but you've managed to come out of the other end pretty unscathed. So you should be proud of yourself for that. They put people in their place about you. So somebody's going to be hearing something about you that's not very kind. And whoever's ears this hits, they are going to put those people in their place. So that's a beautiful thing. Libra might be an important star sign that comes into your coming weeks, or it's the season of Libra, which is coming in next month. This might be a very productive time for you. They don't take rejection well, so somebody definitely has a bit of an ego. Seeking revenge, you might hear about somebody that's seeking some sort of revenge with regards to you. Pretending not to care when they do, so somebody's in their feelings but don't know how to express that. You're coming into money, Cancers, that's a wonderful thing and great news to be hearing. And lastly, make sure that you stay focused, you guys. I hope that this reading has been helpful for all of you. Thank you for your subscriptions, your likes, your shares, and your comments. I am so grateful. I hope that this reading has helped you guys. Have a wonderful month ahead, and I will see you guys in the coming weeks with more readings. Massive love. Bye bye.